Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. I am proud to present you day 40 of the 100 pull-ups every day challenge. Day 40. Did you hear that? Day 40 as in 40. 40 days of consecutive pull-ups. Wow man, that is quite an amazing feeling, and to celebrate that, I did some weighted pull-ups today. So please leave this video a big like for 40 days. Come on, 40 days of consecutive pull-ups. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. Well, maybe 100, 200 days. But we're not there yet. Anyway, 40 days of consecutive pull-ups. Please leave this video a big like and subscribe if you haven't already. Helps me out tremendously in growing this channel. Having said that though guys, let's get right into today's workout session. In the clip you're watching right now, as I am talking with the voiceover, I strapped on a 20 kilo plate and this was my first set out of 12 sets total. I did them in sets of 9, so we are slowly but surely creeping up on that 10 by 10 that I'm looking for, that I'm really working hard for. If you watch previous videos, and if you're watching this, you'll see as well. I'm working towards a 10 by 10 clean pull-ups, any grip, any day of the week, 10 by 10 with 20 kilos added. Also in a decent amount of time, as in, well, definitely less than an hour, but 45 to 50 minutes. Or maybe even less. That is the kind of strength that I want to hold myself accountable for, and that is the kind of strength that I am working towards. I'm striving for excellence, striving for greatness, and man, that is a happy guy right there as I just finished my set of 9 pull-ups there with 20 kilos. Just one set out of 12 there. We got a long session there. So that is me sitting down, just accepting the fact that I'm going to be in this little uncomfortable spot now for the next, let's say 45, 50 minutes, whatever I completed this, and it was something closer to 50, but it wasn't above. So that's me sitting down, just focusing, zeroing in on what I'm doing, tunnel vision, just staying focused, working on my breath, and just trying to be in this uncomfortable zone, trying to get as comfortable as I possibly can within this uncomfortable zone, if you understand what I mean. So the only warm-up I did to this session is, if you watch the first clip there in the intro of me talking, I did a set of body weight pull-ups. I did a set of 10 and I did them just as explosively as I possibly could. When warming up for a weighted pull-up session or a harder session in general, when you're going to be adding resistance, adding, just how hard it is in general, it is good to prime your body for what's coming. So I was just trying to pull as hard as I could, chest to the bar, get explosive, engage my lats, get prepared for what I'm going to put my body through. Essentially, warming up your muscles, warming up your joints, making sure that you're warm and ready to go, getting a slight pump before getting into the working sets, really trying to pull explosively as well. When we're warming up for weighted pull-ups, we are not trying to, do static holds, do really controlled reps where you're really controlling your upper body, your arms, your lats, your biceps, your forearms, and your core to that eccentric portion of the rep as well. You're not trying to do that, you're just trying to pull explosively towards the bar and then control your way down on the eccentric portion of the rep as good as possible without losing power and explosiveness for the coming reps. So there's a fine balance there, and you got to find it when warming up to get these explosive but clean reps, all right? Explosive but clean reps when you're doing the weighted pull-ups. So warming up, I just, try to shove my body to the bar. I can't do that as hard here though, because you can see the pipes up there above this hammer strength setup right here. So we're not complaining though. We're doing what we can with the gym we're at. My normal gym is closed. It's really annoying, but I'll get back there and I'll do outdoor workouts as long as the weather allows when I can now in the fall. Trying to get as many good outdoor meditative sessions as possible before the winter season is coming up. Now, right around this footage in the video, or exactly this footage in the video, you are watching the 7th set of 9 reps. And this is when I definitely started feeling, all right, this is when it counts. It's burning, I'm tired, this is exhausting, I'm really fighting for the reps at this point, as well as trying to keep them clean. There is often a point in my sessions, especially weighted sessions and static hold sessions, where I just feel like this is the point where I have to dig deep. This is the point where it really counts. And dig deep, that's something you have to do when completing this high volume. With this amount of weight strapped to your body, with your body weight added to that, you really got to get, some kind of firepower going within you after doing half of the reps. Because when you've done half of the reps, you've done 50 reps. That's a lot of pull ups in itself with the weight added. So, really try to find that mental state of mind where you can just explode up on the bar and complete what you promised to yourself and complete the brutal weighted pull up session that is in front of you. Just try to kill it. Kill it all the way. I can just imagine trying to do this with 50 kilos. Now, obviously, that's something that I cannot do at the moment, or not even close to, as I cannot even do 20 kilos for 10 by 10. Imagine doing 50 kilos or 10 by 10, and that is what your 100 rep max kind of volume is. Well, obviously, you'd be a lot stronger, quite a lot stronger. In this case, I would be more than twice as strong. And bear in mind that the margins get way, way tougher as in trying to get better from 20 kilos to 50 kilos rather than going from doing body weight to repping out with 20 kilos. It just gets exponentially harder with every damn kilo that you're adding on to your waist there. Getting back to my initial point there, though, with the added weight, is that Jesus, imagine doing a 10 by 10 with 50 kilos and you're 5 sets in, 4 sets in, or whatever, and I got 50 or 60 reps to do, and I've already done all this with this amount of weight, and I'm gonna have to dig deep now to just get it. You might have the strength to get there since you've worked up to that point, but Jesus, that mental aspect of that session, that is just an unbelievable thing. Say you can do 50 kilos in an hour. You do sets of 10 and you rest, a solid 5-6 minutes in between, whatever it is. I can't think of the math on the top of my head, but you understand the point. Let's say you're able to complete the reps in 1 hour. Well, I mean, that is quite the hour you're putting yourself through. When you're resting, you're collecting all the excess energy that you can. You're collecting every ounce of strength that you have left, right? I thought it was difficult doing sets of 9 with 20 kilos here, and I can just imagine with 50 kilos. And as you can see there, I'm shaking my head because I did get the last set of 9 there, but the last rep, in my opinion, was a little shaky. It would probably count as a rep to go up, but it's just that I'm striving for excellence, I'm chasing excellence, and I'm not going to be satisfied walking out of there having done the 9 by 12 that I had planned for and not completing them. So here's the punish reps that I did. 1 rep, 2 reps, hanging on to the bar here, breathing, bracing the core, exploding up on the bar, 3rd rep. So I did 108 reps with the 9 by 12 plus 3 reps there. Whew, and I'm really feeling it there. So I did 111 total reps with the 20 kilos added. So some really, really good volume there. Some good stuff today. And as you can see, I'm just totally fatigued after doing those 3 punish reps. I just told myself, get up on that bar, do as many clean reps as you can to compromise for that one, in my opinion, bad rep that I did there at the end. If you go back and watch that last rep that I did on the last set there, I did take a slight break after the 8th rep there and took a, hanging rest break, of course, if you want to call it that. When I'm hanging on the bar, I'm bracing, I'm breathing, I'm, getting power and bracing the core and then getting ready to explosively pull for the last time. That was a clean rep, probably, most people would say. I did get up on the bar. I got my chin over, everything that accounts for a normal pull-up. It's just that in my mind, I can't leave the gym having done less than my mindset was for that workout, right? And this is not me trying to kill myself. This is not me trying to go above and beyond with my training and just training stupid initially, right? Not training smart. This is me having a goal for the workout. I did 12 sets of 9, which is a PR, which is the first time I did that with 20 kilos. I'm going for the 10 by 10 with 20. And I did it in a decent amount of time. I did it somewhere around 50 minutes. So I did 20 kilos, 12 sets of 9. So that was my 12th set. And the last set there, that was the 9th rep. I got up my chin over the bar. It was just not as explosive and maybe or as clean as the previous reps in the previous sets or the previous reps within that set itself, right? It's just that in my mind, I was shaking my head there if you could watch the footage. And I thought to myself, you got to get right back up on that bar. I'm going to catch my breath as soon as possible. I'm going to catch my breath and make sure that I'm in a state physically that I can actually pull myself up, at least for one clean rep. So I caught my breath there. I sort of mentally cued myself to get into that position, right? And I did 3 punish reps. I got 3 good punish reps there that were clean. Called it a day there. I did 111 reps of 20 kilos added. That is quite amazing to say, in general. That is a lot of volume, and for me, that is a lot of weight. I'm chasing the 10 by 10. I'm chasing excellence. These are the days where I'm going hard. As you can see, I'm doing a full-on back day here as well. I'm doing really high volume, and a lot of the days, I grease the groove. I work on my form 2 or 3 days a week. I kill it. And that was the big finito sign there. But it was not the end of the workout because I got so many people walking by, and as you can see, it's a super crowded gym, trying to film everyone in sight. So I did some extra sets there to account for that, or not account for it, but to compensate for that. And I did the punish reps to account for in my opinion, worst rep there. So I did 12 sets of 9 pull-ups, 3 punish reps after there, with 20 kilos added. Then I did 3 by 12 on the cable rows, as you can see there. And I did superset with a lat pull down and cable pull over, right? The lat cable pull over and the lat pull down. So I go right from the pull down, I walk straight to the pull over. And I did that 6 times. If you have a problem growing your back and hypertrophy and strength in your back, you absolutely must try this superset. There's no talk about it. I promise you will see results. I've told you before, and I'm telling you again, I'm going to keep doing it. Also, you feel just incredible. That pump is filthy in the back. It feels amazing. So I did 6 sets of 12 with that, 3 sets with the cable rows, and I guess 12 sets plus a punish set with the pull-ups there. And that, after the 6 sets there of the lat pull down and pull over superset, I did a drop set with a lat pull down because I felt really good there. Wanted to get that massive pump and that big back workout going though. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching all the way through. I really appreciate the support. Please leave a big like and subscribe if you haven't already. Helps me out tremendously in growing this channel. Having said that though, guys, I will see you guys in the next workout session.